And as we have said, the SABC is out in full force. Samkele Maseko is somewhere here on the same level as me, but let's find him. Good morning, Samkele.
Morning to you, Sakina. Sekbingelela njengoba sonke sisakaza lana estadium saseMoses Mabhida njengoba ememezile okandaba inkosi uMisuZulu kaZwelithini sasabela ke njengomsakazo womphakathi SABC silana sizosakazela iningizimu Afrika ngokugcotshwa kwesilo sababandla onke ngokunikwa isitifiketi sakhe ngumongameli wezwe umnomzane uCyril Ramaphosa ozobe khona qathatha namhlanje lana estadium eMoses Mabhida. Kodwa ke asisodwa bakhona abanye who are with our other colleagues who are scattered around the vicinity of the stadium and in around Durban, as President Cyril Ramaphosa will hand over the certificate of recognition to King MisuZulu kaZwelithini. We will be taking an opportunity to doorstop all of those important individuals who will be coming to commemorate this day. Ukubugaza lolu suku oluhle kangaka kokugcotshwa kwesilo samaZulu uMisuZulu kaZwelithini ozobe enikwa isitifiketi umongameli wezwe. Uphinde ukhumbule futhi zikhona izindaba ezishisayo ezithinta endlonkulu kakhulukazi nosopolitiki into efana neNgonyama Trust kanye nokuphepha kwabantu baseningizimu Afrika abahlala ngaphansi kwaso isilo uMisuZulu kaZwelithini. A number of South Africans will be watching this broadcast not only in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, not only within South Africa. It is an international event, as the King of Eswatini will also be here to speak on behalf of his nephew, who will be coronated and will be given that certificate of recognition as the King of the Zulu nation. But also other factors that are coming into play. You've got the leader of the Democratic Alliance, John Steenhuisen, who has spoken extensively saying that he hopes that the King of the Zulu nation, MisuZulu kaZwelithini, will speak extensively about how his subjects must be given proper service delivery by those whom are elected into public office. You've also had the economic freedom fighters through their leader Julius Malema saying that this must not be turned into a political event of a certain political party, and that all EFF members must come to the stadium. That South African government has allowed 45,000 South Africans to come and fill up this 60,000 capacity stadium of Moses Mabhida. As you are seeing the various dignitaries arriving here at Moses Mabhida Stadium, we are seeing the provincial spokesperson Mlanox Mabaso, who is on the pitch. We have not yet seen government executives of the provincial government here to come and kickstart this specific event. We do know that the MEC of Kokta, working with national government, the Minister of Kokta, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. We've also heard our colleague Sakina Komendo speaking to Deputy Minister Obed Papela as well, who are tasked with the responsibility of making sure that this event is a success. But just to go back to historical events, leading up to the coronation, on the handing over of the certificate to King MisuZulu kaZwelithini, you'd remember that there was a frictious relationship between the provincial government, national government, with the kingdom under the leadership of King Goodwill Zwelithini, particularly after that report by a former Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe labeling traditional leaders as tin-pot dictators, which they should be abolished in a democratic dispensation, which set the government into loggerheads with the royal family, which was an issue particularly for traditional leaders within the country and their role. And also they have an issue with remuneration with government, which was a responsibility tasked to governments to try and sort out the remuneration issue of traditional leaders as well, which was in the House of Controlesa being dealt by government. But obviously I am not alone. I am with my other colleagues who are within the vicinity of the stadium as we link to them.